Hello and welcome back to another video. Now, before we go any further, I really want to start this video by saying thank you to everybody that took the time to warn me about the perils of using this pipe and these pipe fittings. Apparently, you're supposed to put these inserts inside this pipe before you put it inside these. And the reason for that is because this pipe, when it gets hot and cold, it expands and retracts, and then these joins tend to leak. I had no clue about this, so thank you to everybody that took the time to warn me that I need to use those inserts. Really do appreciate it, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because my van means a lot to me. And I would be absolutely devastated if I was to get a water leak in there and all that hard work go to waste. So thank you so very much. Right, with all that out of the way, let's get on and finish off the plumbing in my van. I think it's safe to say I am definitely not a plumber. So if you're here for plumbing tips, then you're in the wrong place. Because once again, I've made a monumental cock up. Allow me to digress. So here is my drain for my shower, just the other side of this wall here. It runs along underneath my sink, where hopefully one day the sink will then join this drain pipe. By the way, it's 40mm drain pipe you're looking at, this one down here. You can see I've put a union there to connect up my sink. It is then, hopefully, one day, the flow will continue past this partition, and then down into my grey water tank. So the flow of water will eventually go from here along and then down into my grey water tank here. So this morning I'm trying to connect the two together when I suddenly realised, how the hell am I going to fit this under there? Because it won't fit this way. It might if I force it. It's definitely not going to go that way. And again, it may go that way if I force it. Gotcha. So there you go. What else could possibly go wrong? Still cutting the right length, looks a bit short. Now I know you're supposed to use special glue to glue these together, but I'm not going to go and buy a whole tub of glue just for these two joints. It just doesn't make sense to me. Because I've got so much of this left over, this CT1, and everyone tells me how good this stuff is, I'm simply going to smudge a bit of that inside here. Because these joints are really tight. Easy as that. So that's my drain for my shower, through there, past that bulkhead, and down into my grey water tank. I'm out of breath now. I'm glad I've got that sorted. Right, let's carry on with the rest of this van. Now, my last video also got a lot of comments saying that I shouldn't actually lay this floor until I've checked for water leaks. Well, the fact of the matter is, I can't actually check for water leaks until I've finished all my plumbing. And I can't finish my plumbing until I fit my taps for my sink. So I can't actually put this system under pressure until I get my taps fitted. And that is probably going to be after I've actually fitted all the worktop and everything. So I've still got a long way to go before I fit those taps. And for that reason, I've actually designed this or plumbed it so that I can actually get to all the joins in my pipework. After all, most of the joins are underneath the sink here, all that lot there. My water pump is way back here, and again all the joins in the pipework are accessible because they're inside this chest cupboard, and the only fittings that are actually underneath the floor are actually here. And because my seat is going to go here, I'm going to leave a little service hatch so I can actually get to these. So all the joins in this pipe system will be exposed and accessible. The only pipes that are a bit of a grey area are the ones that actually poke through from the inside this bulkhead. Those joints are the other side of this, but they're also kind of in between. So I'm going to leave a little service hatch there so I can get to those joins should they ever leak. So on that note, I'm now going to fit the floor in my van. Right, now if I've worked this out right, from one sheet of ply I should be able to do most of this floor, because the offcut from this will actually fit perfectly here between the shower and the sliding door. Let's grab that offcut and see if I'm right. Wish me luck. Just gonna move that there. It should fit here. Going to clean this edge first so I don't get any splinters. Big offcut from when I built my kitchen cabinets, so I can use this to fill in these little tiny gaps. I might even have a look in my scrap bin and see if I've got some offcuts that I can actually put in here and here rather than cut this nice big piece. Brilliant. That's my floor laid. One piece of ply and a couple of pieces of offcut. Not a bad day, I think. I've taken them up, checked where all the battens run, marked the panels with a pencil line. Now I'm going to put the screws in. The screws I'm going to be using are these stainless steel screws. I'm using stainless steel. After all, it is on the floor. There's a chance moisture might get to the floor. So therefore, I'm using stainless steel screws. And I've got my special overalls on with my built-in knee pads. So let's get screwing. So let's get putting some screws in my floorboards. Well, that's it. That's my floor laid, screwed. It's nice and secure. All the panels are nice and snug. There's no creaky floorboards in this van. Take a look at this. Now I guess the real big question is, how much headroom am I left with now that I've raised the floor by a considerable amount? I've got to admit, I've taken my shoes off. After all, this is a luxurious overlander. I'm not going to be walking in here with anything on my feet because I am going to lay some luxurious flooring. But I'm happy to report I've got plenty of headroom. This is my mobile phone for reference. And I'm really relieved about this because I'm going to be installing some really fancy lights in here, and they do hang down about ½ an inch. What a relief. I'm so relieved. It means I can have the lights that I want. But now that my floor is laid, it means I can move around here quite freely, which means I can carry on building my kitchen units. The first thing I'm going to do is put the worktop on top so that I can fit those taps, finish off my plumbing, put it all under pressure, make sure I've got no leaks. And for the worktop, I'm going to do something a little bit unique. I'm going to be using this oak laminate flooring. After all, it's hard wearing, it's waterproof, it's not very thick, so therefore it's quite lightweight, and I think it looks really good as well. Let me just show you what I mean. So this is going to go like this. I'm just going to have to come away from the wall a little bit. I'll just lay this out so you can get an idea. I've got 2 packs of this as well. I've got a feeling I don't need all 2 packs. I might get away with just 1 pack. Yeah, you know what, I think I will, because that'll go like that. The next one will be going here like this. Between the bit I cut off of there and go there. Alright. I really do. I think I bought too much. I think I'll get away with using 1 pack. Have a look. So you probably can't see it properly because of the angle of the camera. But here you are. So you can see what it looks like now. It's going to look amazing. And I will put some nice edging strip around this and around the sink as well. It's going to be like a miniature Belfast sink likey type thing. And once I get my taps installed as well, this is going to look pucker. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to save all this for my next video. Hopefully you found this video mildly entertaining, slightly informative. If you did, then please help me out by letting YouTube know that you enjoy watching my content. All you need to do is hit the like button and give this video a thumbs up. It really does help me out and I really do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Ta-ta for now. This is brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.